Good morning, boys and girls. Okay, I didn't do it. I was supposed to write a letter and tell what I did that I didn't want to talk about. Well, I found out I didn't want to write about it either. So I didn't. But I'm ready. I'm not going to disappoint you kids because you told me you'd support me. So I'm going to ask Mrs. Harper and her son, Mr. Harper, to please come forward now. I'm sorry I don't have a chair for you, but maybe you would like to sit here. Jack, can we see? She can sit here? See. You want to be over there? Yeah. Okay, that's good. Okay. So this is what happened. And I'm sorry. I was picking eggs. And I saw a mug. And it had a picture of Mrs. Harper's grandfather on it. It's this one. Right here, her grandpa. And I was just looking at it, and all of a sudden I dropped it. And the mug hit the floor, and the bottom part of the mug, Mr. Harper, it knocked right off. And I couldn't find it. And if I had found it, I would have tried to glue it, and I would have put it back. But because I couldn't find it, I took it to the church, and I've been hiding it. Yeah. For 3 weeks. Because I know I can't replace this. It's Mrs. Harper's grandpa, and it means so much to her. And I didn't mean to. I just broke it. And now I'm afraid I can't come back to your farm.
Well, Penny, I don't think that it is anything that you should have been worrying about for 3 weeks. First of all, we don't know where this cup came from.
You don't know where the cup came from?
No.
You mean this is not Mrs. Harper's grandfather?
That looks like Henry Wadsworth Longfellow.
It's Henry Wadsworth Longfellow?
Yeah, and I don't think that you broke the cup. The cup was probably sitting someplace in the hen house, and it might have been brought there by one of the guests of the animals, and they just left it there.
Really?
Yeah, and so that's nothing that you broke.
You mean you didn't report that the cup was missing?
No, you did not report it to the police or anybody else because it wasn't ours.
Oh, why didn't you tell me that?
Because you didn't tell us what was worrying you. And if you would have told us what was worrying you all this time, you would have felt much better much sooner, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Oh.
And now you feel good. All the animals want to see you come back again. They all love you.
They do?
Yes, they do. And you are such a little lady when you're there.
Oh. Whew. Thank you. A hug.
Okay.
Mrs. Harper, you too. Thank you. Now, Penny, did you learn something from this? Mom, please. Well, I think you did. And I think that this is a lesson I want all the children to hear. That when you tell people what's on your hearts, when you tell God, when you tell Jesus, when you tell your parents, when you tell your friends things that really bother you and hurt you, So many times those burdens can be lifted. You can save yourself. Penny's summer, all June, all July, she's been suffering every single day, and for nothing. For nothing. But if she had had the courage to tell at the very beginning, she could have had a fabulous summer, right? But I'm going to have a great August. Yeah, I think you are. I think she is. So let's have a word of prayer. Oh God, you have told us that we can talk to you anytime we want. We can ask you for forgiveness. We can share what is heavy in our hearts. And Lord, you give us comfort. And so we would pray, we have to handle it all ourselves. Help us to know we don't. Help us to know that there are all kinds of ways that we can be helped and strengthened by each other's love. Amen.